1 Spain, El Cajana, the pooping boy. Another interesting tradition in Catalonia, a human-like log that defecates Christmas gifts. Giodinod al beginning with the Feast of the Immaculate Conception on December 8th. Catalan households present a hollow log face and face for children to look at throughout the month. Hat optional, they are encouraged to cover their new Christmas friend with a blanket to keep them warm at night and feed them delicious meals so they don't go hungry. On Christmas morning, the log is placed next to the fireplace and the children sing a carol. The children then hit the log they are interested in with a stick to make the gifts come out. Parents send their children away with some excuse, and when they return, the room is filled with gifts from Giodinod Olsbutt. On January 5th, children in Italy enjoy the post-Christmas visit of Befana, a kind-hearted witch. He's a lot like Santa Claus. He flies around at night on his broomstick, comes in through the chimney and gives candies and gifts to good boys and girls, and coal to the bad ones, unlike St. Nick. Befana wants wine and sausages instead of milk and cookies, makes sense, which seems like a pretty good deal considering she leaves gifts, and even sweeps up before leaving. Legend has it that Befana was invited to accompany 3 wise men to meet Jesus, but she turned them away because she was busy cleaning her house. Later he changed his mind and he went to find Jesus, but could not find him, and has been searching for him ever since. Italians may welcome Christmas witches with open arms, but witches aren't given much love in Norway. In a seasonal tradition supposedly based on pagan superstitions, Norwegians hide their brooms on Christmas Eve so naughty witches can't steal them. In Japan, where there are few Christians, it is customary to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken on December 25th, so much so that the fast food chain generates 5% of its annual business on a single day. In 1970, the manager of the first KFC in Japan, he began advertising fried chicken dinners as a way to experience a Western-style holiday. It caught on, and now KFC is so popular at Christmas that the Japanese have to order weeks in advance to avoid running out of KFC special. They celebrate Christmas properly in Venezuela. On Christmas morning, people light fireworks to wake everyone up. Then everyone puts on their skates and goes out into the street. After all the prayers, families and friends gather together to dance, eat and make music. On Christmas morning, streets are closed to traffic in Venezuela's capital, Caracas, to keep skaters safe. For many in South Africa, Christmas means going camping, having a barbecue. Christmas in Sweden wouldn't be complete without a television message from Donald Duck at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Christmas Eve. The whole nation Kalianka och hans vänner önskar God jul. Namely, it releases Donald Duck and Friends Wish You a Merry Christmas, a collection of mostly non-Christmas-themed Disney cartoons from the 30s, 40s and 50s. Donald Duck's strange power over the Swedish psyche continues to grow. 4.5 million people watched in 2020. Sweden's population is 10.3 million. Krampus is a hairy horned monster who acts as Santa's henchman and enforcer, beating naughty children with sticks while Santa offers gifts and sweet treats to the faithful, allowing the fat, scary old elf to keep his guard. Christmas in Iceland is dominated by Jólakötturinn, the Yule cat, a huge black cat who roams the countryside and devours anyone who is not wearing new clothes. The legend of the Yule cat is said to have been started by farmers to scare workers into finishing their work by Christmas. Because a mountain-sized cat eating you for being extraordinary isn't scary enough. Icelandic Christmas traditions also include Yule lads, like wacky world versions of Santa's elves. The 13 Yule lads are roaming the countryside and making everyone uncomfortable. To give an example of what he does, Stek Jarstam, sheep harasser, is known for his 2 wooden legs and for harassing sheep. Stuff a thump. steals the pan to eat the food inside. Glugger gear, window peeper, at windows and tries to steal. And ket croaker meat hook if is a hook to steal meat. Christmas in Oaxaca, Mexico is all about radishes. December 23rd is Noche de Rabanos, the night of the radish, an annual radish party where hundreds of artists carve thousands of vegetables into elaborate scenes from the Bible and contemporary life. On New Year's Eve, revelers dressed as ghosts attach a horse skull to a pole, decorate it, and go from house to house with their grotesque puppets, singing a traditional song.